You're tired of playing by the old rules, aren't you? Tired of feeling trapped in systems that promise freedom but deliver chains disguised as order. Every day, you watch the world around you crumble beneath tired ideologies that separate and confuse instead of unite and ignite. You feel the frustration, the gnawing sense that nothing real changes, that the same problems repeat on a global scale, while leaders settle for crumbs, and most just accept mediocrity as a standard. It's exhausting, infuriating even. But here's the truth no one wants to tell you. The world isn't broken because people lack ideas or power. It's broken because the few who could change everything are scattered, isolated, still trying to fit into boxes made for others. You know you're not meant to be confined by flags, by borders, by fake identities that create invisible walls. You crave something deeper, something real, a connection with those who aren't satisfied with the status quo, those who burn for radical change, but haven't yet found the others who match their fire. This pain, this isolation, it's the core problem blocking the breakthrough you so desperately seek. But enough suffering. It's time to shatter the illusion. Start by ripping away the lies you've been told about greatness. It's not about working harder in your little bubble or waiting for permission from outdated authority. No. It's about reaching beyond your comfort zone and tearing down the invisible fences that slow your vision. Stop chasing global change by trying to fit local rules. Instead, build your own network. A fierce, autonomous circle of founders, investors, creators, warriors like you who refuse mediocrity. Seek out those few who aren't distracted by noise or chained by tribal loyalties. Align with people who dare to think and act beyond inherited systems, who have already started remaking the future in their own image. Here is the first step. Refuse to identify with any flag or party or platform. That allegiance is a trap. Your loyalty is to the mission of planetary citizenship, to being a citizen of the world, not a prisoner of a nation. Demand absolute freedom, the right to design your own values, roles, and purpose without asking for approval. That freedom is your weapon and your shield. The moment you claim it fiercely, you stop playing someone else's game and start rewriting the rules. Next, cultivate brutal honesty about your own assumptions. Reality is not what's sold in headlines or textbooks. Get desperate to understand the world as it really is, not as it's packaged. This is the foundation for every real breakthrough. It's non-negotiable. Without this, you're building castles on sand, but it's not enough to understand. You must become. That means relentless, self-overcoming. Push beyond your limits. Challenge what humanly possible means every single day. Your growth is the spark that will light the network, that will lead others from isolation into fire. Don't worship your ego, but don't shrink it either. Build it like a weapon. And most importantly, do not look for masses. Don't gather the many. Focus on connecting the few, the exceptional, the fierce, the relentless. Because the few with the right connections can shift the entire world. You must embrace diversity like your life depends on it, because it does. Differences in origin, ideas, culture, these aren't weaknesses. They're the raw materials from which new worlds are forged. Tolerance isn't a compromise, it's a foundation. Your future depends on your ability to build across differences and weave synergy from contradiction. Finally, treat capitalism like a tool, not a god. Use your capital, your influence, your ideas to fund the impossible, the ventures that scare the old world. Build a dynamic meritocracy that rewards ability, not legacy or status. The system wants you to settle for incremental change. Fight back by becoming a force that funds breakthroughs, that crushes old barriers. This isn't comfortable, it's not safe, and it's not for the critics and complainers who cling to their illusions. But if you feel that relentless tension inside, a voice screaming that you're here for more than the chains of today, then wake up, build your network, claim your freedom, connect with the few who refuse limits, and rewrite what a planetary citizen really means. The world's future isn't in fixing old systems, it's in transcending them. And that task falls on the shoulders of those willing to burn with purpose, to act with clarity, and to connect with courage. Step up, the game is yours to change.